There's a lot happening in Britney Spears' world right now. She just got married, she moved into a new home, her lawyer Matthew Rosengart just submitted a new filing, and he's calling out Britney's father for trying to run away from the law. And her husband, Sam Asghari, just did his first interview as Mr. Spears. And I kind of want to react to that one together before we get into the new legal updates. You guys know how I feel about Sam Asghari, but if Britney's happy, then so be it. But let's go ahead and react to and watch this interview together. I've not seen it yet, so let's go and see what he has to share.
We want to get right to our cover story. Britney Spears'
oh no,
husband,
we can't.
Sam Asghari.
Not the Harry Styles. I don't think we could do that on YouTube.
We sat down exclusively with him and joined us now from Los Angeles.
Yeah, okay. Let's skip a little bit ahead.
A lot has changed for Sam Asghari, especially this summer. First with a wedding that he calls a fairy tale, and now a new movie.
Sam Asghari has been with his new...
Is this interview supposed to promote the movie or to speak out about their marriage?
Wife, pop icon Britney Spears, for 6 years.
How's married life?
I have to wear this thing now. You know, it's just surreal, man. It's been a minute. It was way overdue for us, and we imagined this thing being a fairy tale, and it was. And we only had like 50 to 70 people. We wanted to just celebrate, and that's what we did.
It did seem like they had a small wedding. I wonder how long they actually planned it, because it was like less than a year ago when they were engaged. So, interesting. I mean, the wedding was beautiful, so.
Speaking to GMA for his first TV interview since their June 9th wedding, nearly 7 months after a judge released Spears from the conservatorship that controlled her life for over a decade.
I was there.
How is Britney?
She's amazing.
Yeah?
She's doing great. She's my wife.
Yeah. What does that feel like, to be like, she's my wife?
Yeah, it hasn't hit me yet. You know, I'm not like, the husband thing hasn't hit me yet.
Asghari is establishing himself on the big screen as a SWAT team officer in the new film Hot Seat, starring Mel Gibson.
Won't be the first.
Mel Gibson. I heard that name, but I've not heard of this Hot Seat at all. Comment below if you guys have heard of this, because I've not heard of this show or anything about it.
First cycle with kids.
I just want to weigh our option before we orphan his baby.
Oh yeah, what do you suggest?
You are so hardcore, and what did that feel like?
Me and Mel Gibson going back and forth, and I called him a few, you know, bad words here and there, and it's definitely something that I apologize for. I was like, I'm sorry I had to do this, you know, someone that I admire.
What does it feel like to be developing your own career?
So obviously this is happening at a home. I wonder if it's at their new home or another home, or if they rented a home for it, or where is this taking place? Because it's a very casual setting.
Being in the public eye.
I didn't really get noticed until, you know, my wife gave me like this amazing platform to work with, so I'm always appreciative of that. But let's not take away from the fact that I've been working hard and I was already acting. I don't take any opportunity that I have as for granted, and I really try to stay positive with everything that's happening.
As Asghari makes his own way in the entertainment industry, he draws inspiration and advice from his #1 supporter.
Just being in a relationship with someone that has achieved so much, so many great things, and
#1 supporter. I feel like it'd be different if he was like really speaking out for the Free Britney movement, but like, oh, really, #1 support? I guess so. I guess.
Things, and at such a young age, kind of gives me the understanding and teaches me so much for the little things I'm gonna achieve, or the big things. God knows what. It's up to me.
What does Britney say to you when you need encouragement to go out and achieve your dreams?
She kind of says, go get it. I want to be able to make my children or my future children happy. And they'll be like, oh, that's my dad. I want to be like my dad, you know. But at the end of my life, I want to be able to have a great career, but more importantly, I want people to look up to me, that my loved ones, my children, my wife.
He is talking about children. It's like children. Multiple children, because he's definitely like, I don't think he's like the vibe for like a stepfather for her children. I mean, I guess he technically is, but they're pretty young. I mean, pretty grown. So children, he wants multiple kids.
Wife, you know, things like that.
Asghari came to the U.S. when he was 13 and says between his career and his relationship, he's living an American dream. His immediate plans include upcoming acting projects and taking a honeymoon with Britney. Hot Seat is in select theaters and on digital and on demand.
Okay, so we're here to promote the movie, but I guess like the Britney stuff is what we really want to hear about. So now let's get into some of those legal updates, because I'm excited that Matthew Rosengart is fighting back. He's asking the judge to block Jamie's pursuit of a revenge deposition of Britney. So pretty much he wanted to depose Britney because of her Instagram posts and things like that, which is really cowardly since he's the person who did so much to her that he's trying to flip the script onto Britney. Matthew says that Jamie's plan to depose his daughter is a sham aimed to intimidate her to back off a full investigation into his wrongdoing. So pretty much Britney wants to pursue some criminal charges because literally her dad put her through a living hell, and he's doing everything in his power to run away from it all. A deposition is when you are sat down and you are under oath and you share what happened from your perspective, and he doesn't want to sit down and share what happened because he knows that he's in the wrong. Britney's legal team accuses Jamie of dodging his own deposition for 8 months now and says that he's still refusing to hand over evidence. They also say that Jamie's goal is to create chaos and drive up the legal fees that ultimately Jamie doesn't want to pay for. He wants Britney to pay for all of these legal fees to what? Like for him to go and try to depose her when she's the victim here. And when it comes to this investigation, there really hasn't been much of an investigation at all. Jamie hasn't provided any real written discovery response of any kind. And Jamie also hasn't handed over any emails or texts about his spying on Britney. You guys may remember that the New York Times exposed that Jamie was spying not only on Britney, but also her boyfriend and recording them and just doing a bunch of like really illegal things. So it's like, Jamie, we're gonna have to hear what you have to say about this. And it looks like there are pretty much 3 open issues when it comes to this conservatorship and why we haven't fully like closed the book yet. One of those issues is that Jamie misspent Britney's money. Everyone wants to know where her money went and how much he was making and like what really happened here, because they definitely underestimated her estate worth. They also want to know whether Britney has to pay nearly $3 million for Jamie's prior lawyers. You guys remember Vivian? She gave us a show. I mean, she should get Actress of the Year because she's definitely not getting Lawyer of the Year. And Jamie wants Britney to pay for everything, which includes Media Matters, which includes these stupid freaking interviews that she did.
If she wants to end her conservatorship, she can file a petition to end it. Britney has never asked her father to step down from being her conservator.
And then finally, Jamie wants Britney to pay for his current lawyers because she's not paying enough, right? She hasn't paid enough in the time that she's been in this conservatorship. So not only pay the $3 million in these legal fees, but also pay my new lawyer, who is a total... He's just like really doing everything in his power to try to protect his client. So I guess he's a good lawyer, but he's just representing someone really bad. He's also charging about $1,200 an hour, which is outrageous. So ultimately, there's a lot going on in Britney's world. She recently reactivated her Instagram, and it looks like she's fighting back in court, which I'm glad, because I kind of like had a worry that maybe like she would like retreat and like they would just kind of give up because she's already gone through so much. But Matthew is killing it, so good for him. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's my email if you have any other video ideas for me. Let's go ahead and open this PO Box package item. It looks like it's from Victoria, and she's from the West Coast, which is where I'm not right now. Obviously, I'm not on the West Coast anymore. I am here on the East Coast, and let's go ahead and see what they sent. Hi, Sloan. I hope this package arrived safely. It did. I know how much you love your dog Bunny, so I want to make you one of my custom pet portraits from my Etsy shop. I recently started this shop with hopes to save enough money to launch my personal training website. I would love if you could feature my art in one of your videos. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. And it looks like it's from... It's not Victoria. It's from... Danica? Thank you, Danica? Danica. D-A-N-I-C-A, I believe. So thank you so much. The Instagram is ccliffcrossing_, and it's ccliffcrossing Etsy. So let's go ahead and see what they sent. You guys know I love my dog, and I'm here to come and rescue her and to get her back. So let's go ahead and see. And not rescue her in a bad way. I'm kidding. Like she's been thriving, actually. She's been doing better than I've been doing. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I saw this digitally. I love it. I'm so glad I have it in person now too. That is so sweet. Look at that. You know how people say like, oh, you look like owners look like their pets? I feel like I do look like my pet. It's facts. It's true. Thank you so much. Go and check out their website like below. This is so cute, and they can do it digitally for you too. So go and get a portrait of your pet, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.